Hey everybody, what's going on? KSA Kris here, Commssions Associates, and also the Real Estate Blitz. I had a really interesting question come in, and it's funny because no agents ever want to talk about this, but it's a fantastic question, so I'm going to talk about it real quick. The question was how to get out of paying 6%, a 6% commission to your realtor. This is a very, very cool question, and I'm going to give you a little insight. Agents talk about this all the time. Real estate coaches coach agents all the time on how to push their clients to never pay them less than 6%. I'm going to tell you how you possibly or potentially could get out of it. I'm also going to tell you from an agent's perspective what you should be paying for. So I'm going to start off with this. Depending on what you do, whatever your job is, right? If you're a plumber, if you're a nurse, if you're a doctor, whatever it is, you get paid a certain amount of money to do your job, your profession, and I bet you would not like your boss to come to you and say, you know what, last month this is what I paid you, but you know what, I just don't feel like paying you that much this month, so let's renegotiate, and this is what I think I want to pay you. It sucks. It's awful. You know, it's insulting as well, and that happens to real estate agents all the time. So this is the thing. I don't think all agents are worth 6%. That's just being blunt and honest. Most agents are not worth 6%. The big reason why I started the Real Estate Blitz and I started doing real estate education for real estate agents is because they don't earn their money. They just don't, especially in high value property areas. So example, like myself, I work in Riverside County. I also work in San Diego County. I have an office in both counties, and the home values are pretty high. You know, so Riverside County, median home, $450,000. San Diego County, where I'm at, median home, which is San Diego North County mostly. I also work in the rest of San Diego, but I have my main office in San Diego North County. Median home price is about $645,000. So 6% commission is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and there's no getting around that. That's 100% truth. Okay, so I have people all the time ask me, can I discount my commission? So first off, to answer the question very bluntly, how do you get out of paying 6% to a realtor? First off, if you decide that you aren't paying 6%, don't pay 6%. You have to understand that real estate commissions are always negotiable. They're always negotiable. Okay? If somebody says, I don't negotiate 6%, if you refuse to pay 6%, then don't use them. Now keep in mind, most people that are going to take less money are going to just do less work. There's flat fee places out there like Redfin, Purple Brick. There's a few other ones where they'll do your listing for like $2,000, $3,000. Now keep in mind, that's one side. The other side is going to be you still have to pay the buyer's agent. Buyer's agent is always going to make 2.5 or 2.5% or 3%. So in my opinion, there's really two parts to this. It's not a matter of you paying 6% full. It's a matter of you deciding what you're going to pay your seller, the person that's selling your home, the agent that's selling your home, how much you're going to pay them. Because the buy side, if you're not going to pay the buy side, you might as well for sale by owner your house, and the odds of somebody coming and buying your house are very slim. Here's how it works for sale by owners. Okay, for sale by owner, and I'm going to do videos on this too. For sale by owner, you're hoping somebody's going to show up. You have to understand 90+% of all people that buy a home buy it through a real estate agent. If you want real estate agents to actually show your home, you're going to have to put it onto the MLS. You're going to have to associate with somebody that actually has access to do that. Agents that are going to end up showing your home, it's not legal for them. I'm telling you, it's not legal for them to not show your house to their clients. However, the odds of them actually looking at something and saying, okay, so I'm going to get $0, zero commission if my clients buy this house. Why? What's the incentive for them to take their clients? Buyer's agents spend a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of time actually cultivating relationships for months. It usually takes about 12 months to actually get one person that's actually a buyer to turn around and buy a house. Minimally, it takes 3 to 6 months if you pick up somebody at an open house or something like that. So it's a long time relationship that they've created to get them to buy your house. Now you're basically telling them, I don't want to pay you. Minimum in my area is 2.5%. If you go less than 2.5%, it's kind of criminal and you're not going to get as much action. Told you, it's not legal. I'm just telling you, even though it's not legal, that's what happens. People aren't going to show your house. So if you want your house to be shown to potential people that are going to buy it, you're going to have to pay a buyer's agent. So now we talk about, well, what are we going to pay the person that's selling your house? Depending on what the person that's selling your house does or what you're willing to have them do. This is what I found that's very unique and interesting. People want everything. They want 3D. They want professional photos. They want video work. They want paid advertising on Facebook. They want Google AdWords, paid advertising. They want it in the newspaper. They want direct mail. They want all this stuff. They want individual websites, but then they don't want to pay the person that's selling their house. So if you want to pay a flat fee of like $2,000, you're getting nothing. And that's what's always baffling to me. You'll get photos. Sometimes, depending on who you use, you're going to get photos with thumbs in it because they're using their phone. We actually see photos all the time on the MLS from people agents taking photos from their cell phone, which is awful. But some people will charge $3,000 and they're going to take professional photos, but do nothing else. You're responsible to deal with everything else. Now, this is the way I look at it. Some people are really good at fixing plumbing in their house. You know, you have a leaky faucet, you fix the faucet. But if you actually have to get to a point where you have to hire a professional, a plumber, to come and deal with something in your house because you have a major problem, you're going to sit there and start negotiating with this individual because it's like, well, I know you're going to do something that I need and you're a professional and you're licensed and you have insurance in case we get sued and all this other stuff. There's a lot more that's into it, especially in California. You're talking about hundreds of pages of paperwork. We're in a litigious state, lots of legal stuff, okay? But I don't want to pay for that. So I'll tell you what, how about you just like bring the pipe here and then I'll do it. A true real estate professional is going to give you the return. A true real estate professional is going to sell it for more money in a shorter amount of time. And a true real estate professional, if they're spending a lot of money, and this is how I break it down sometimes to my clients, it's just math to me. If I know I'm going to have to spend a lot of money, I'm going to spend $5,000, $10,000 to market this home in hopes, right, that you're not going to cancel on me or, you know, divorce me because you just want it sold in less time. Now, average days on market. Average days on market is 60 days. It's been 1 week and you're like, it should have been sold by now. No, average days. The average days to get your house sold, your comparable house, is 2 months. And we're 7 days or 11 days into it and you want to cancel and I just spent $10,000. Well, that's first off a little messed up. You're not respecting somebody. You're hurting their family, for one. For two, they're investing in you so you can get more money and sell it faster. But then you don't want to pay them to do their job as a true professional. You know, that's where a lot of real estate agents have heartburn. Now, can you get a cheaper agent? You absolutely can. All you need to do is ask. First off, decide what you're willing to pay. Second off, realize the buy side minimum that you're going to probably have to pay is 2.5%. So now you're really deciding what you're going to pay to the person that is selling your house. So if you want to be at 4% and you already gave 2.5% away, you're sitting at 1.5%, right? If you're sitting at 1.5%, you're asking that agent to basically invest money into your house and a lot of energy and to deal with the overhead and legal stuff and do all the paperwork for a fraction of the cost. There are people that are going to be willing to do that, but I will tell you, people that are usually willing to cut their commission like that, or even I had one guy who says, well, I'm not listing with you unless it's at 3%. I says, well, then I'm not your guy. I'm just not. I'm going to spend more money marketing your house to get you the money that I know I can get you, then I'm going to get paid, and I don't work for free. I just don't. He ended up calling me back because he had a horrible experience with one of those flat fee sellers, and I ended up listing his house and selling it for a hell of a lot more than he thought it was worth because a flat fee person told him it was worth a hell of a lot less. But you know, it is what it is. So can you? Absolutely. How hard is it? It's not hard at all. You just ask them. If they say no and you don't like it, just walk away. Pick somebody else that will say yes. But understand that you're going to get exactly what you pay for. So it is what it is. If you're willing to take a ride and take a risk, go for it. But you're probably not going to get the professionalism that you were hoping for. You're probably not going to get the most money possible for your house. It's probably not going to sell in the amount of time that you wanted it to. That's all I got today. Appreciate you. Great question that came in from Michael Radford. Appreciate it, Michael. And you know what? Have a good one. I hope this is helping out.